Over the centuries, a dam has been built, a grand project that sleeps a history of fraud and deceit. It hangs over the people of Kerala like the sword of Damocles. Global warming, environmental changes, natural calamities, and ghostly phenomena which threaten human existence are creating an abnormal situation in the country. And the issue of Mullaperiyar is once again an active discussion, especially in the wake of the Wayanad landslides. The games played by the political masters to secure their existence, vote bank politics, are making the situation serious. The irony of making a 9 year lease contract for a dam built with a guarantee of 50 years. So, 949 years, which dam will come into agreement? On what basis will this be valid? 17th century, Ramanadu was ruled by Muthuramalinga Setupati. Being a minor, Muduralappai Pillai was in charge of the administration. In 1795, he tried and failed to build a dam between Madura and Ramanad. It was a period when the Vaiga River was facing a severe water shortage. Agriculture and road construction, land development crisis. By 1800 AD, the Madras Residency was captured by the British. In 1808, James Caldwell tried to build a well dam and failed. Captain Fair tried and failed another dam in 1850 from Chennai Mullayar through Periyar Hand. In 1862, Major Reeves proposed another project and failed. Later in 1870, R. Smith proposed another project which also failed. Vishagam Tirunal Maharaja ruled Travancore then. British faced severe water problem for irrigation and land development. Even for drinking, they do not have enough water. In the face of constant threats and temptation from the British, Vishagam Tirunal Maharaja finally gave permission to build the dam across Mullaperiyar. On October 29, 1886, it was decided to build the dam at Mullaperiyar. Finally, dam came into reality in 1895 October. Captain Pennycook was the inventor of this dam. It was a period when places like Madurai, Theni, Kambam, Dindigal, Ramanathapuram, which were part of Madras Residency, were facing severe water threat. So, finally, the British started the dam work. 7,000 acres were leased. The dam was built with limestone, granite, and surki fluid. The estimate was 53 lakhs. The dam was built with the most modern technology of that time. A 9 year lease agreement was approved for the dam with a lifespan of 50 years. This is where the greatest comedy unfolded. How is the intelligence of these fools to write a 9 year contract for a dam fixed for 50 years at the rate of rupees 5 per acre. He got rupees 40,000 per annum from British administration, which was later increased to rupees 30 per acre in a month. This is where the flashback of cheating and fraud take place. According to the Independence Act of 1947, this dam agreement was declared null and void by the Constitution. Still, Tamil Nadu's monkey hand is lying as a great threat to Kerala, and Kerala bears this tragedy. If Mullaperiyar Dam suddenly collapsed. This is the Mullaperiyar Dam. It has been around since well before your grandparents were born, and could fail at any moment now. What could cause the dam to collapse? How quickly would this lead to a disaster? And in what ways could this devastate the lives of people living close by? The Mullaperiyar Dam is located in India's Kerala state for over 100 years. The dam has provided vital power and irrigation to Kerala and neighboring Tamil Nadu. But the dais could be numbered for this 54 m 177 feet high dam. Its design and technology are not as advanced as current standards require. To make matters worse, the region is prone to earthquakes, a lot of them in 1979 and 2011. Earthquake left structural cracks in the dam. Could the next crack the dam wide open, threatening the lives of millions of people? The day would start quietly, peacefully. You would be standing on the Mullaperiyar Dam, admiring its effectiveness after so many years of service. On one side, there is a controlled, powerful rush of water. On the other side is a massive reservoir. This dam has a volume of 443 million cubic meter, means 579 million cubic yard, and in the monsoon season it would full to brim. What would barely top over the dam's wall, but your morning visit would get shaken up as the ground suddenly trembles below you. That was a minor earthquake. It would only last few seconds and then life would return to normal, so you would think. See people trying to run away, only to be twisted up and mangled in the flowing water. Anyone sheltering inside a building wouldn't be safe either. The flood would rip whole buildings off their foundations. In the distance, roads and bridges would get washed away too. The lives and livelihoods of about 100,000 people would be devastated before they could get into safety. But the dangers would not be over yet. After about 45 minutes, the flood would reach the Idukki Dam about 25 kilometers downstream. Theoretically, this dam should be able to withstand the Mullaperiyar's floodwater, but its full reservoir could doom the Idukki Dam, and if all the pressure would cause the Idukki Dam to breach, all 15 interconnected dams leading to the Arabian Sea could fail too. That would directly impact the lives of over 3.5 million people, leading to a grim future for you and the rest of the survivors. Everywhere you go, you'll be trudging through debris-filled mud, and the water all around you would likely make you sick. That's because the flooding would contaminate the water with a huge variety of metals, chemicals, and waste. You and all the other survivors would probably need to relocate to other places. Beyond the human cost of this tragedy, the dam would need to be redesigned and rebuilt. The cost would be in the billions. The sad reality is that this scenario is not a matter of if, it is a matter of when. The regional governments that rely on the dam have been fighting each other in court about the dam's face. And recent report from the UN University's Water, Environment and Health Institute recommends the dams be decommissioned. If this scenario happens, the whole world would witness another tragedy that could have been avoided. Thank you for listening me. If you seeing my channel first time, please subscribe and giving your valuable support.